Hello and welcome to MATLAB course. This is Salim. In this video I'm going to cover MATLAB Layout. When you open MATLAB, you will see the MATLAB Desktop. And in this video I'm going to cover what is the default layout of MATLAB Desktop window, how to change this layout, and how to show the command history window that include all the history you wrote in MATLAB. Let's check that. Let's start. When you open MATLAB in your PC, you will find this is the default window. And in the default window, you will find some tabs up there with many icons and some text, which called the tool strip. And the tool strip we used to control MATLAB. And the second part, which is this window, it's called the command window. And please note that the name is shown here, command window, so you don't need to remember. You will remember with practice and always see the name. So this is the command window. And the command window is the main window where we write the code. So when we write something, we will write here. And you can see here, these two, it's called the prompt. And for the student version, sometimes you can see edu and then the prompt. So it doesn't matter with edu or without edu. And the second part on the screen is called the current folder path. Current folder path, it means which folder is connected to the MATLAB software. For example, here we can see C, user, Salim, picture, save picture. This is just a folder and we can change, and in the future we can know how to do that. And from the current folder path, we can find the current folder. It is the window which showing the folder inside the current folder path. So, for example, we mentioned this is the current folder path, which showing this place, and this window, which is named current folder, will show all the folder inside this current folder path. So this is kind of the path, the location, and this is kind of showing which file inside the current folder path. And in that window is details window. In the details window, you can find, like if you click any file here, you can find the details about this files. It's not important, so don't consider about that so much. And this window is called the workspace. So workspace we can remember from this workspace. And the workspace window is showing the variables. Variables is mean when we make some calculation. So what will be the value, and this value should store in a variable, and we will discuss that next lecture. So it will show the variable names. Let me give you the live demonstration about that. Let's go to MATLAB. So I'll go now to the MATLAB. And first we mentioned that the upper part here is called the tool strip, in which we have three tabs: home, plots, and apps. And mainly we are going to use the home, but of course plots and app are very important, but most of the time we are using home. And here is the current folder path. For example, in this case, this is C, user, Salim, download. So if I open my computer, let's small it, and go to the same place, user, Salim, download, C, users, Salim, and just click download, I can find here inside that download is having the image folder. And if you check here, oh, it is the same image folder. And if I open this image folder, I can find two images. And if I click the plus sign here, I can find also the same two image. So it means that this is the current folder path, this is the location or the path to the folder which connected to MATLAB. And here is current folder. It's showing which folder inside that current folder path. And if I click one of these images, please click the details part here. This is the details window. If I click here, he can show some details like previewing the window and also mention how width and how height is that image. So it's kind of detailing for that part. But I think it's not important. We can just going back and up to check the details. And this part is the workspace. Workspace is mean here the variable will save. Let's check example. For example, if I write 2 plus 3 is equal 5. And this 5 is stored here. So we can check the value and the variables, but let's discuss more about the variable from next lecture. This is the default layout, but what if we need to change this default layout? It's very easy. So from the Home tab, we can find here, this is File, this is group of things related to file, here is variables, here is code, here is semi-links, here is environment. Under the environment, you can find the layout. Just click Layout. In the layout, the default is this default. If I just click, nothing happened. But if I check 2 columns, please check the difference. 2 columns, what happened? What happened here is, this is the command window, and this is the current folder, and this is the details one, and here's the workspace. So they moved the workspace from this part to this part. If I need again the default, just click the default. If I need all but the command window is minimized, it means that the command window is the main window and we are using to write the code. So if we only need the command window, we just click command window only or all but the command window minimize. So for example, command window only, it's showing only command window and we can find any of the other windows like the workspace, current folder, details we can see. But if we click default again, and then again click to all but command window minimize. So here we can find the command window, but they remove the title, the name of the command window. And we can see here the current folder, but current folder is kind of hidden. Just if we go there, it will be appeared and then go hidden again. And if we go to the workspace, workspace is hidden, but if we go there, it will be moved. So it's kind of moving forward and back. So if we need the default, I think most of you will use the default layout. But what if we need to manually change the layout? So for example, we need the workspace to hidden or to kind of auto hidden. It's hidden and then once we go there it's appeared. So we can go this arrow or this like the action icon. And if we click minimize, it will minimize the workspace. And if we go there, the workspace is going up. What if we need, no, we need to fix it again. So we need here and then action icon and then click restore. So restore, it will restore again. It will not hidden and appear anymore. And you can do that for any window. Of course, here you can also minimize and also maximize. You can do whatever. And undock, it means that if you need to separate the window from your place. So for example, if I click undock, so here the command window is separated in 2 windows. Command window is out from the main window. If I need to return back, this is action window, and then click dock. It means return back again. Dock, it is returning back to the main window. And we only have one MATLAB window. And from the layout, we can find here also some like the tick saying this is current folder, workspace, panels, etc. For example, if I click the tool strip, I don't need, this is ticket means appear. If I click here, the tool strip already hidden. So if we need to show back again, we have 2 options. The first option is go to home And once we click any of these tabs, the tool strip will appear. But if we go here, the tool strip will disappear again, like hidden, auto hidden. If we click again home, and then we can find here this little icon, we can just click restore. If we click restore, it will be fixed. It's not auto hidden. And for example, if we click, this is workspace, if we check here, so the workspace where we can save the variable, it's hidden. If we again go to the layout and then click workspace, the workspace will come back. So now we manipulated or changing the layout. Based on your preference, you can change the layout for MATLAB. This is the default one, but of course you can change it. And the last thing which is important to know about is the history, the command history. So again, from home, environment, layout, and then you can find the command history. The command histories mean that, for example, we wrote 2 plus 3. If I start to write 2 and then press the up arrow, it will give me all the commands I already used before. It's kind of the history. And it's important because if you write something and you don't need to write it again, you can find it from the history. So I can, for example, take 2 plus 8 from the history. But what if I need the history to shown at the window? In that sense, I will go to the layout and then the command history, and pop up, it means once you start writing, it will appear. But if we need to fix it and dock in the window, just write docked. If we click docked, you can find the command history, it is here. But we don't need to auto hidden, we need to fix it. In that sense, we click, and then here we can write restore. Restore, it is kind of beside the workspace, but I don't like this layout. This is the last way you can change your layout. You can drag and drop. For example, you can see this is blue part. Just click with your left mouse and then drag. So where you drag, it can change the place. For example, I need to go with that down. If I click here, the working history is down of the window. But if I need to change it again, for example, to keep it here, it will be under the workspace. No, I need it, for example, to be below the workspace. It will be like that. So here's the workspace and here's the command history. So you can manipulate and change where and how your layout is appear. So it's kind of very easy to do that. And if we return back to like our PowerPoint slide, your handout, you can find what I explained here. For example, if you need to change the predefined layout, like as a default, 2 columns, and etc., you can select it from here. And also you can click this tick to show and hide any of these windows. So it is easy, you can do that. And also, as I mentioned, this is the action icon. And in the action icon, once you click, you will have many options. And of course, the last part in this action icon, you can change or manipulate or control how the window will appear. And if you consider about the command history, so as I mentioned, the command history is containing all the previous commands that enter to the command window. So what we write in the command window will be stored in the command history. And to show or hide the command history, so all you need is to go to Home, Environment, Layout, and then the command history. To fix it or to dock in your window, just click Docked, and then you can manipulate it with the location for command history.